In South Africa, the troubling rise of intimate partner violence has cast a grim spotlight on the tragic case of Fana Matolwane, allegedly at the hands of his partner Jackie Mothiba. Matolwane met her devastating end on the September the 28th of 2023 at their Arcadia residence. This incident has fueled a fervent call for justice within the LGBTQI+ community. Mothiba, reportedly a Tshwane Metro police official, has been apprehended and is stated for a hearing at the Pretoria Magistrates Court in honor of the late friend Matolwane, and to draw urgent attention to the pervasive issue of intimate partner violence. The LGBTQIA+ community has mobilized a march. Our reporter Molemo-Waone Mothoa is now joining us live. Molemo-Waone, good morning. Thank you so much for making time for us. Tell us about what the marchers want to raise this morning and also the court appearance.
Good morning, Aldrin. Indeed, we're at the Pretoria Magistrates Court, where a group of members from the LGBT community, have protested or are in protest of the murder, the tragic murder of one of their own, who is known as Fana Matolwane, who was tragically killed by his partner. What they're saying is that, these incidents are very rife within this community. However, they are not, being highlighted. The suspect is also believed to be a member or an employee of the Metro Police. And it's, we understand that they have been in a very toxic relationship for the past 4 years, where the deceased, was constantly, attacked, and to the point, where, he would just be stabbed. And we actually are now joined by the spokesperson of the movement called Access Chapter 22, Mpho Bunzi, just to tell us more about this incident. Mpho, you are saying these incidents arrive within this community. Tell us about that.
Look, we are saying we are out here to actually stand in solidarity with all those that are in same-sex relationships that are toxic, but we often don't speak about the fact that there is intimate partner violence that often happens behind closed doors. Over and above the fact that a life was taken, we are saying we need to see justice happening, because it does not mean that if justice that being delayed, because at this point we are seeing so many delays, and we believe that the family of Mbulelo deserve the justice and the closure that they need to get as they prepare towards burying their loved one. So we are out here to stand in solidarity, but to also emphasize to justice to say that the suspect does not need to see the light of day. They do not deserve bail, because abusers and those who take others' lives need to be in jail, because it's not safe for them to be outside. As the LGBTQ community, we also recognize the fact that both these individuals are members of the LGBTQ community, and we do not condone at any point intimate partner violence or gender-based violence. That's why we stand here in support of Mbulelo, the one who's actually deserving of the justice.
Can you tell us a bit about Mbulelo and his partner? What kind of a relationship did they have?
Look, for many years, the relationship has known to be toxic in its nature. We know of incidences in the past where the partner has beaten Mbulelo up to a point where in the past he stabbed him in the head area. So we know that he was generally a toxic person, and in full view of everyone, because we in Pretoria, we only have a single LGBTQ space where they would be there oftentimes, and would see them, engage in quarrel. We would see them come back the next day with, wounds that are exposed. So it's been toxic for quite some time, and those that are close friends have been engaging them on a personal level, and it hasn't seemed to actually change the situation even now, up to a point where he took his life.
And how rife are these, kind of incidents within your community?
Look, it's very rife. It happens a lot, and we're very fortunate, I think, as an organization dealing with legal issues, because we receive many of these cases because they don't see the light of day in mainstream. When we try open cases with the SAPS, we face what we call secondary victimization. So many of these cases go unreported. Justice does not come to those who deserve it. So they happen a lot. We know of cases that are currently have been in the roll for many years because those that are expected to actually provide justice are not actually conscientized enough to be able to deal with queer issues. I'm telling you of NPA, I'm telling you of presiding officers. Many of them are clueless, and I think it's an issue embedded in how the Department of Justice and Correctional Development is actually missing on. It's an oversight to ensure that our cases, not only are they seen as different cases or unique cases, but they deserve the justice as well.
Thank you so very much. Well, that's Mpobunze saying that they are here in support of the deceased, saying that incidents like this within this community are not reported. Actually, most of them just go unreported. And what we know is that the suspect remains in custody. He's still in custody. He was arrested on Friday and he appeared on Monday, and today it's actually expected that he will be making a bail application. That's back to the studio.
Thank you so much for that, Molemo-Waone Mothoa there in Pretoria, where that matter is expected to start, and of course the accused expected to appear in court as well.